So now that we've created a season, we need to add athletes to the season. By registering athletes, we will be able to get an ID for each athlete, which will be provided by the app, and then we'll use that ID. That is, we'll enter it when the athlete crosses the finish line, and that's how XCelerate will track the placement and scoring. So let's get to it. We click on our season, in this case ValXC 2021, and then we click athletes. And there's several ways to add athletes, but the most efficient way to add athletes in bulk is to go through this paste athletes button. So that's what I'm going to show in this video. There's also the option to manually add an athlete, but I will save that for a later video because it'll probably be used less often. All right, so you'll see this text field, which you can paste something from a Google Sheet, and you should be able to use any Google Sheet as long as it has the following format. You need exactly 4 columns, and the columns must be in the following order: first name, last name, grade, and gender. You must have these fields in this order, or else you risk the Add Athletes feature not working. So here we have some fictitious athletes from the schools, and I will just paste them in. So as you can see, we've copied and pasted our data from the Google Sheet. And as you may have noticed, the school information is not included in what we've pasted, so we must manually select that. Note that you can only add athletes from one school at a time. So we will have to do this once again for Cupertino. And you would have to do this once again for each school in your league, or each school that's participating in the season. So after you are done with that, you'll be given this menu. So you could click add athletes to season straight away, and that would immediately add the athletes. But sometimes you want to make corrections, like maybe Dean here is actually a male, so you can change that. You can pretty much click on any field to change it. Maybe I messed up his last name, and then maybe I accidentally entered the athlete that didn't actually register or was at a different school or something, and so I could always delete. So you can make last minute modifications on this page, and once you're satisfied, you can click add athletes to season, and it will take a while, but once you're done, you are ready to move on to the next video.